Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome for the first time. So we are going to be reacting to a song by Don Henley called Heart of the Matter, and it's a live performance, and this was requested by Chris. So thank you so much to Chris for your request. And let's get into it. I've never heard of this artist before. So yeah, I'm just intrigued. Let's go for it.
This next tune is
This next tune.
tune off my last solo album. Wrote this with Mr. Mike Campbell and our good friend J.D. Souther, who, as you know, wrote a lot of the Eagles tunes with us. It took 42 years to write and about 4 minutes to sing. So.
The call today that I didn't want to hear, but I knew that it would come. An old true friend of ours was talking on the phone. She said you found someone, and I thought of all the bad luck and the struggles we went through, and how I lost me and you lost you. What are these voices outside love's open door? Make us throw off our contentment and beg for something more. I'm learning to live without you now, but I miss you sometimes. The more I know, less I understand all the things I thought I knew. I'm learning again. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, but my will gets weak and my thoughts seem to scatter. But I think it's about forgiveness, forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore. All these times are so uncertain. There's a yearning undefined, and people filled with rage. We all need a little tenderness. How can love survive in such a graceless age? The trust and self-assurance that lead to happiness, they're the very things we cure, I guess. Our pride and competition cannot fill these empty arms, and the work I put between us, you know it doesn't keep me warm. I'm learning to live without you now, but I miss you, baby. The more I know, the less I understand all the things I thought I'd figured out. I have to learn again. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, but everything changes, and my friends seem to scatter. But I think it's about forgiveness, forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore. There are people in your life who come and gone. They let you down. You know they hurt your pride. You forgiveness, even if you don't love me. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter, because the flesh will get weak and the ashes will scatter. So I'm thinking about forgiveness, forgiveness, even if you don't love me. Forgiveness, forgiveness, baby. Forgiveness, 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 forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore.
Oh, that was a beautiful song. Yeah, I've never heard of him, but he talks about the Eagles. Who is he? Because I'm like, should I know him? You know, who's this artist? Oh, Don Henley. Eagles. Okay, yeah. So he's part of the Eagles. He's American. I've heard of the Eagles, but not. He was songwriter, drummer, and vocalist for the band. Interesting. Okay, cool. I haven't heard much of the Eagles, but I've heard of them. But yeah, okay. Yeah, what a beautiful song. What a beautiful voice. Beautiful guitar as well. I love how there's like loads of them on guitar, which is really nice. I think that's what added such layers to the song, was that there was, quite a lot of them on obviously guitar, and I love that. And then the harmonies, well, not so much the harmonies really. Well, there was harmonies when they were going, forgiveness, forgiveness. Oh, I love that bit. It was really beautiful. He's got it was a real like singer-songwriter song. But I feel like those songs are so beautiful in like the vibe that they create and the feeling that they create, the kind of vulnerability that's in those songs, and they're always really, heartfelt and very vulnerable. And I feel like you could definitely feel the vulnerability from him as he was singing, and like he's just got a beautiful voice. He's got a gorgeous tone to his voice. He's got one of those real raspy voices that are just really, he's got a gorgeous tone but also raspy, and I feel like that just adds to the whole feeling of the song. And like, yes, it was quite a simple song in terms of the lyrics, but I feel like that's what I love about like singer-songwriter songs, is that a lot of them are quite straightforward with, not all of them to be fair, I can't say that, because some of them can be quite poetic and quite intricate with the lyrics, but the lyrics were really simple in this one, and I feel like that just adds to that kind of idea and that feeling of vulnerability and that openness, and because it's just to the point, straight to the point, and I love that about it. Like, but his vocals here specifically, I got a bit of timestamp here, were gorgeous.
How can love survive in such a graceless age?
Let's go back.
We all need a little tenderness. How can love survive in such a graceless age?
I love that he's really good at like expressing the emotion. Like it's very like dun, dun, dun. It's like really simple, but I think his voice, where he chooses to kind of like, how can love survive? He does that, and it's like you kind of feel it. It's like, well, you feel the how can love survive? Like even when he says survive, like that word, it's like it's hard for him to even say, and like you really feel that in the vocals.
Trust and self-assurance that lead to happiness.
He's got such an expression, self-assurance that lead to happiness. It's got such a, like, it's very almost like, I don't want to say theatrical, because it's not like theatrical, but it has those elements of like that storytelling. But that's what it is. It's storytelling. Actually, it's not really theatrical, but I think the elements of theater have that idea of the storytelling, you know, of like we have to show the expressions on our face for us to feel it, and all this kind of like, yeah, so you really feel this storytelling, like he's really telling a story but he's singing it, you know. And that's what I really love about this kind of music, is that it's just really simple, really vulnerable, but it's just sitting down and like talking to the audience about something really real, and it's not like sugarcoating anything, it's just kind of saying it how it is, you know. And that's what I really like about this song.
They're the very things we cure, I guess. Our pride and competition cannot fill these empty arms, and the work I put between us, you know it doesn't keep me warm. I'm learning to live without you.
It's just a really nice song. Let's look at the lyrics, because I feel like it's a really vulnerable song. Like he's talking very specifically about a lot. And the heart of the matter, he doesn't even say that in the word, you know, in the song, the heart of the matter. He just, the heart of the matter is what he's talking about, you know. I quite like that. I got very storytelling. Instantly I got the call today and I didn't want to hear, but I knew that it would come. An old true friend of ours was talking on the phone. She said, "You found someone." And I thought of all the bad luck and all the struggles we went through, and how I lost me and how you lost you. I love that. Oh, it's so vulnerable. Whew. What are these voices outside love's open door? Make us throw our contentment and beg for something more. Wow. But I'm learning to live without you now, but I miss you sometimes. And the more I know, the less I understand. And all the things I thought I knew, I'm learning again. Oof. Oof. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter. Oh, he does say it. But my will gets weak and my thoughts seem to scatter. But I think it's about forgiveness. 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 Even if you don't love me anymore. Yeah. These times are so uncertain. There's a yearning undefined. And people filled with rage, we all need a little tenderness. How can love survive in such a graceless age? The trust and self-assurance that lead to happiness. The trust and self-assurance that lead to happiness. They're the very things we kill, I guess. Pride and competition cannot fill these empty arms. And the work I put between us, you know, it doesn't keep me warm. Wow, it's like all of this kind of what has broken up a relationship, and what, like, it's almost like, yeah, he's coming to realizing, and like he says the heart of the matter, like he's really talking about like the heart, like the real. He's getting really down to the nitty gritty of the heart of the matter. You know, when we say the heart of the matter is, it's like really getting to the point of things and getting to the honest moment of things, like the heart of the matter, like what's on your heart is that he's talking about. Like he's really like letting everything out. But I'm learning, like he's talking about like a lot of things, but I'm learning to live with you now, without you now, but I miss you, baby. And the more I know, the less I understand. All the things I thought I figured out, I have to learn again. It's so like, oh, it's so true. Like, it's so true. Like, I really relate to this. I've been trying to, and I feel like a lot of people probably will relate to it, because you feel like when you go into a relationship, you feel very, you know, you come to understand things, and then it ends, and then you're like, wow, all the things that I thought I already learned or figured out, I've had to learn again. You know, it's like, wow, it's like almost like starting from scratch. And he just seems like quite like the song's really like, it gives this vibe of like this broken man that's kind of like, not necessarily broken to the point where he's like, oh, well, he is really actually, but it's not almost like depressing. It's sad, but it's not like, okay, I'm lost and like, I want to die type thing. It's not that vibe. Like it's kind of like vulnerable, but it's almost like he's just a bit lost at the moment. And like the music is almost feeling this way of like him helping him find his way. And that's what I feel like this song is really about, is like putting everything out in the open, and then maybe somehow we can kind of find our way back to like, you know, to where we thought we were. Do you know what I mean? I love that about this. I've been trying to get down to the heart of matter, but everything changes and my friends seem to scatter. But I think it's about forgiveness. You know, like when you get, yeah, it's just like kind of being not necessarily rock bottom, but really like being in a position where you're like, damn, like what is going on? Like a lot of things have happened all at once, and you're kind of like, wow. And my friends seem to scatter. He's kind of lost friends, and then he's kind of coming to this realization of like, oh, maybe it's just about forgiveness, and letting go, and like, he's kind of at that point where he is getting to some sort of realization of what's going on and how to go through this. There are people in your life who have come and gone, then they let you down, they hurt your pride. You better put it all behind you, baby, because life goes on. You keep carrying that anger, it'll eat you up inside. And it just kind of repeats that forgiveness. And I love that actually, because the song's called The Heart of the Matter, but forgiveness seems to be kind of like the hook of the song. And it's not necessarily the title of the song, and I feel like that's the heart of the matter, is forgiveness. And he's kind of answering the question, and the kind of question of the song, the heart of the matter. What is the heart of the matter? Forgiveness. And I feel like that the song, what, at the start I was like, yeah, it's quite simple songwriting, but actually there's a lot of intricacies in this songwriting. It almost like appears simple and it appears quite straightforward, but actually when you dive into the lyrics and you kind of see how like the structure and how it kind of goes, forgiveness comes back, and then it kind of like, it's actually really well, like very extremely well made, like, yeah, amazing.
Let you down, they hurt your pride. You better put it all behind you, baby, 'cause life goes on. You keep carrying that anger, it'll eat you up inside, baby. I've been trying to get down to the heart of the matter. My will gets weak, and my thoughts seem to scatter, but I think it's about forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore, I'm trying to get down to the heart of the matter, because the flesh will get weak and the ashes will scatter. So I'm thinking about forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore. Even if you don't love me anymore.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is a beautiful song. Yeah, I love it. So obviously he said at the start it was written by Henley, co-written by Henley and Mike Campbell. I've heard of Mike Campbell before, of Mike Campbell of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, and the singer-songwriter Jay-Z Souther. The song explores the painful aftermath of a broken relationship, focusing heavily on personal accountability, letting go of bitterness, and finding peace through forgiveness. So Mike Campbell created the instrumental track as an unused demo, much like he did for Henley's earlier solo hit, The Boys of Summer. Henley brought the longtime collaborator J.D. Souther to help write the words. Both men were dealing with the recent ends of serious relationship at the time, which shaped the raw, reflective tone of the track. So yeah, kind of like the lyrics, what we went through already. But what a beautiful song. Oh my God. Thank you so much to Chris for your request. I really love this one. Yeah, so if anybody else does have a request, there is a link in the description. But yeah, feel free to comment your thoughts down below, and yeah, connect with each other in the comments. I always love to see that. But yeah, thank you so much, Chris, and to everybody watching, thank you. Till next time. Bye.